So hello students, we start our part 4 of our video lesson on circles, and in part 3 I have given you the 6 theorems from your tangent and secant properties, and there out of 6 theorem I told you 3 theorems are now there in the reduced or revised ICSE syllabus. So they are tangent makes 90 degree with the radius of the circle. Second is from exterior point there are 2 tangent possible and they are equal. And third thing what we will see today many times is alternate segment theorem. So these 3 tangents are equal, tangents make 90 degree, and alternate segment. These 3 are in syllabus now. So I have taken few questions from those topics which is there in the syllabus. I have avoided those questions from previous year ICSE where those theorems which are not there, we use them while solving the sum. So let us see question number 1, which I have taken from ICSE 2013. So let us see what is given over here, children. Center is O, ABC is 100 degree. CA, children, is not a diameter, it's not given. Center O, don't assume CA to be diameter. I'll tell you what mistake you do and you think this is angle in a semicircle 90 degree. No. Okay, so this is not the diameter. O is their center, but it is not on AC. So ACD is 40, this is 40. So we have to find 2 angle, ADC, ADC. So okay, so in part 1 of my discussion I told you this ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So ABCD, very first part 1 where I did chord and its property and the 5 theorem which are still there in ICSE. So ABCD, so I think 3rd, 4th and 5th theorem. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. So cyclic quadrilateral, I taught you there opposite angles are supplementary, means they are not equal, children. Okay, you see this is obtuse and this is acute. They are supplementary. So what I get first, children, I have to find ADC. So angle ADC and angle ABC are supplementary. Okay, because we have learned that opposite angles of, okay, so since you can write opposite, this is the theorem number 4 or 5, you see opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, what is cyclic quadrilateral? Just to recapitulate, children, quadrilateral. Okay, so when all the 4 vertex of a quadrilateral is on the circumference of the circle, it's called a cyclic quadrilateral, all the 4 vertex ABCD. Okay, therefore what we get first answer is angle ADC. We have to get ADC is equal to, this angle is 180 minus this, together they are 180, this is 100, this is 100 minus 180 minus 100. So this is 80 degree we got, children. So now see this triangle, this is not 90 degree, children. Many, they assume this is the diameter, this is semicircle and this is 90. No, this is 80 degree by cyclic quadrilateral. This is not 90 by angle in a semicircle because this is not a semicircle. Okay, I told you AC does not cross through O, center O. Okay, so here we got 80 degree. So generally what I find, I encircle it. So this angle, children, we have to find. So what we take in triangle ADC, if you see, and this triangle, so sum of 3 angle is 180 degree. So angle CAD, this angle, children, this angle what we are finding is 180 minus 80 plus 40. Okay, so this angle is 60 degree, 40, 80, and this will be our 60 degree. Now see nicely the last part. This is 60 degree. So one alternate segment theorem. Part 3 of my video, you see the last theorem I have discussed. Whenever a tangent makes an angle with the chord, okay, this is minus segment, then it was, so don't see this part, last part children, don't see this, forget this. This is 60, this is 60 by alternate segment theorem. So these two angles are equal. Chord, okay, so you just don't see, or better you copy, I'll rub that part to tell you the last part. So therefore, so you can copy, I'll rub this part so that you don't get confused. Therefore, angle, what we have to find, see here, DCT is equal to angle, what we have found, CAD, okay, since they are, what you can say, alternate segment theorem. Okay, they are in alternate segment, you can write, or alternate segment theorem. Okay, so finally I am not writing down. So this angle DCT will also be 60 degree. Okay, so we got both angle. ADC we get is 80 degree, okay, and angle DCT is 60 degree. Now see why they are equal one last time before I go to the next sum. Okay, let us see your, this is angle, this is a tangent, so this is a chord. So what I am doing, I told you I'll rub this to make you understand this theorem. So I am rubbing this part. So this is minor segment, this is major segment. Okay, so this tangent with chord makes an angle, this in the minus segment, this is minus segment, 60 degrees. So this is equal to angle in the made by the same chord in the major segment. This is major segment, children. Okay, it can be anywhere, here also. See the proof, I have explained the proof also in brief. So this is 60, so this is 60, this is 60, this is 60. So very important theorem without which you cannot do many sums. So kindly pause the video and copy, then we move on to next question. So next we move on to ICSE 2011 question. So see here children, what is given, AOC, this is another tangent question. So AOC is 30 degree, O is the center, and two tangents, they meet at C. We have to find this three angles. So see, actually the theorem what we have is that these two triangles are congruent. Okay, so I'm just telling you in short, because this is a theorem. These two triangles are congruent, this triangle and this triangle, by RHS rule. See first, in a right angle triangle, these two triangle, if you see children, in triangle, okay, I'll write with red, will be little light, in triangle AOB, AOC, and triangle AOC and BOC, AOC and BOC, these two are congruent. See first, RHS rule, in a right angle triangle, tangents make 90 degree. This is the very first theorem. Tangent with radii makes 90 degree. So these two angles are equal. Angle OAC is equal to angle OBC. Okay. So this is R. So I'm giving you in fact proof of the first theorem. H, hypotenuse is common. So OC is equal to OC common. Okay. So this is theorem, first theorem's proof. RH, S, this is S, one side. So this side we will get CP/CTC. So this OB is equal to OA. Why? They are radii of same circle. One circle will have one radius. So radii of same circle. So finally what we get children? These two triangles are congruent. Triangle OAC is congruent to triangle OBOC. BOC. OAC is, you can say, congruent to OBC. Anyway you write BOC or OBC. So OAC and OBC, these two triangles are congruent by RHS rule. So in fact three things happens. If you see, these two angles are equal. As a result of this theorem, these two angles are these two angles are also equal. So these two angles are also equal and these two are equal. So we get, you see my part 3 video, very first theorem, I have proved this. So this, as a result of this, two tangent AB, AC and you can say BC are equal, tangents are equal, these two angles are equal, this is what we will use, and these two angles are also equal. So therefore first one we get, children, angle BCO is equal to 30 degree. Okay, you can write BCO is equal to 30 degree is actually equal to BCO is equal to ACO. Okay, this is the reason. Both the triangles are congruent. You write this, both the triangles are congruent, CPCTC. Okay, or you can write that theorem. Key, whenever from external point two tangents are drawn, they are equal, these two angles are equal. So this is a theorem, this is the proof of the theorem. Okay, so first part we get by congruency. Second part, children, AOB. AOB, this full angle C. So here I'll rub this, we have proved congruency. Now, if you see this angle, see these two are 90 degrees. So what we have, angle, here only I wrote OAC and they are 90. Here you can give reason, tangent with the center of the circle, that radius makes 90 degrees. So here we have, so in quadrilateral C, you see in quadrilateral, this can be done by two triangles 60-60 or you take quadrilateral, both the ways are there. So this is 90, children, this is 90. So what will be this? This is 30 and we have proved this is 30. So in quadrilateral ACOB, what we have, angle AOB, this is what we have to find, children. AOB, if you see, is 360 degree, full thing is 360, is, so total is 360, this will be minus 90, plus this. So 90 plus 90 plus 60. So this angle will be 360 minus this, all three you add. So what we get, children, is 360 minus 240. So this is 120, children. You could have done by triangle also. Another method I'll tell you. 90, 30, 120, this will be 60 and this will be 60. I told you both of them are equal. So here not only these two are equal, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. So you could have got like that also. You take quadrilateral or you take two triangles, same answer you will get. So third part, children. Third part, if you see here, APB. So angle, this is C, this is the segment. This is the segment. So angle at the center is double. See my part 1 of the video where I have explained angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. Very first part 1 video and I think very first theorem if I remember. So third part, children, angle APB is half of 120 degree, because this is 120, this will be half of that, 60 degree. Why? Reason is very important, children. Angle at the circumference is half or angle at the center is double. Angle at the center is double, or you can write angle at the circumference is half. Now how you will get, this is a 4-mark question. So 4-mark question, how will you get the marking scheme? I'll tell you generally. See, this is how we give you mark, children. There are 3 angles, children. You see 120, 60 and this one is 30. 3 angle, if you get correct, you will get 1 here, 1 here and 1 here, and 1 mark for writing the theorem at the right place. So here what are the theorem we used? Here we used angle at the center is double, and here we have used this theorem, first tangent makes 90 degree. So writing theorem carries 1 mark. So kindly pause the video and copy then we will do one last sum. So now let's go to the final question of this session, ICSE 2006. As I have told you children, I picked up those questions which have only those 3 theorems which are there now. So there are many other questions, so I have avoided them. Okay, so next part of the video you may see few more questions from the revised syllabus. So here see the last question nicely. AB is a diameter and we have, this is given 34 degree. So tangent at C, question says you must see tangent at C meets AB produced at Q. So AB is a diameter C children, so there is no center over here. So one very short theory, I'll tell you one very short incident. Almost 10 years back it happened. So one particular question, I don't remember which question, but it happened. So that question could be solved only when it would be given that AB passes through the center, like AB's diameter, definitely it passes. So this thing was not given. So we had a question in exam. So while correction, many children, they assumed, and one particular boy wrote that since it is not given diameter or it passes through the center, so it was an incomplete question. So he wrote like AB should have been mentioned, that this was missing, I think, by some error in the question paper. So we have to award him the full mark because question was incorrect. So that boy did not solve. I remember this incident because that boy did not solve that question. He could have solved. He was a very good student, but he just simply wrote note, says this AB or something like that in that question is not the diameter and it's not mentioned that it passes through the center of the circle. This question cannot be solved, and really it could not be solved. So I gave him full mark because wrong question. If you attempt, we have to award you full mark. So that's why I told you. So sometime you assume and sometime it is given. So the main point over here is read the question very properly. Like very first question I told you, many children, they assume that any line here passes through the center or its diameter. Question has to be very specific about it. So here we go with the last question. So this is the diameter given children. So CAB, this is given. Now CBA, see this angle CBA. Now here we use, this angle, okay, angle in a semicircle. Since it is a diameter, this is a semicircle. So angle in a semicircle is 90. So this angle very easily we will get sum of 3 angles in a triangle. So CBA, if we want to get, so for that first you have to say angle ACB is 90 degree. Why? Since angle in a, so please write the reason. Maybe in short, angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Okay, angle in a semicircle is a right angle. Okay, so this is 90. So we come to triangle. So this is part 1 I am doing. We come to triangle. In triangle ABC children, angle A CBA, same wording I use over here. I could have CBA, I could have said ABC also, but I am using what the question is saying. CBA is 180, sum of 3 angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So this angle will be 180 minus 90 plus 34 you do. So we will get this angle to be 180 minus 124. So this you will get, I think, 56 degree. Okay. So now we have got this as 56. So children, this angle will be 180 minus 56. So in short we will write for, this is part 1. So part 2 I start here. This is your part 1. Part 2, angle CBQ. Okay, angle CBQ is 180 minus 56. Okay, or this angle you can get as exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. Another way, this angle is equal to this plus this. So that also you can do. Okay, so both ways you will get same answer. 90 plus 34, this will give you 124. Okay, so this angle is this plus this. Anyway you do, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle, or 180 minus this is this. So both way children we get 124. So this triangle we get 124. This one, now see, very important, again alternate segment. This is a chord, this is a tangent. So this is your minor segment and this is angle in the major segment. So this will be children 34 degree. Angle on the alternate segment. Once more, chord with tangent, this is 34. Any angle over here in the major segment, I have explained this. This is major segment. See the proof also in part 3, last part of part 3 video. So this will also be 34. If this is 34, this is 34, this is 34, then this will be 34. Alternate segments are equal. Chord with tangent, it makes 34. This line may not be there. So this is in the minor segment. So it is equal to angle in alternate means major segment. Okay. So very important thing here we get is angle BCQ is 34 degree. Just write alternate. Nothing more you have to write children. Alternate angle in the alternate segment. You can write angle also. Angle in the alternate segment theorem or angle in the alternate segment. So we get this one as 124. So third angle, this is what we have to find. So finally we come to the last part of it here. Therefore angle, see the last angle CQA is equal to 180 minus this plus this. 124 plus 34, I think we'll get 180. Please write degree also. 158 you will get. So this will be equal to 22 degree. Okay, so two most important thing over here children, angle in a semicircle is 90 and angle in the alternate segment angle are equal. So okay, so this is what we have. So how we will get marks? So to answer first answer you will get 1 mark, second answer you will get 1 mark. Okay, so here in between you will have here we have worked, this is 90 degree, this angle 1 mark, this answer 1 mark. Okay, alternate segment 1 mark, and this may be 1 mark, 4 mark. And generally when you don't write theorem, your 1 mark is subtracted children for not writing the theorem. You'll say if I don't write the theorem, what happens? From your final marks 1 mark will be subtracted. So remember, 1 mark here for getting this 90 degree, 1 mark for this, 1 mark for writing this to 34 alternate segment, otherwise you will not get the value, and last 1 mark is for answer. So if this is 4 mark question, this is how you will get, and theorem you have to write, otherwise -1. So children, I have given you idea in part 3 of my video, and part 4 I have done few sum. Okay, and later on we will see some more question, but please try all the ICSE questions, see the solved example also. Thank you children for watching this video lesson.